Here we go, Manic Monday, your Pratt Pack, page one. I jumped on this from the home studio earlier today where I'd been working most of the day because I saw it jump off the front page of the Pittsburgh Post-Gazette, and I knew my colleagues would be all in on it, as of course you've been hearing some news with Paul as well and others talking about it. But here we go. Pittsburgh City Council members have made it clear they don't think Mayor Ed Gainey's 2026 budget is an honest assessment of the city's finances, and now they're asking him and his staff to simply fix it. Now, tomorrow night, right after Paul does that 8 o'clock news, we've got Rachel Heisler, one of my favorite city controllers. She tells it the way it is, Pittsburgh, and she's been saying for the longest time that it needs to get fixed. And for those of you who do not think that Corey O'Connor will make dollars that make sense, get ready, because you're going to see some incredible things happen when he puts pen to paper. You wait and see what the Allegheny County Controller does when he teams up with Rachel Heisler, the city controller. And I also am going to tell you right now, and I want you to remember where you heard it on this December night with your Pratt Pack at KDK Radio. He is the younger version of his father, right? He will go out and he will be on the hunt for businesses around this country to come to the city of Pittsburgh. And those office buildings, which have been empty, will start filling up. Look, it won't happen overnight. But here is what you have in that dynamic duo. They're both young. They're boots on the ground. They love pressing the flesh. They love getting out and meeting people. I don't know if I've ever been more excited about the future in the city of Pittsburgh than I am right now. I knew his father. I knew what he was capable of and what he did, and he was taken from us way too soon. But I've watched this young man since he was a young man doing incredible things. He was wise a whole lot further than his years. And this started back 10, 15, 20 years ago. It's going to happen, and it will. But let me just tell you this. Unless you start creating more jobs for working class people and you try to bump up their taxes, the city of neighborhoods will become barren wasteland. You will have the future young people leaving, and those graduating from these incredible places of higher education in and around the city will be bailing as well. So the perfect storm is that you let these two do what they need to do when it comes to the money, and you start seeking new businesses to come here. And there are other things that we're going to talk about tonight, how you have to think outside the box. It's like my parents when it was day 10 of a 2-week pay period and the cupboards were bare. My mother just basically grabbed some canned goods and did a little mix and match, and voila, we had a food in the way of a meal to eat, okay? You have to be able to say, okay, let's take a deep dive and maybe try something we've never done before. So what if we fail? At least we tried, and that's what they need to do in the city of Pittsburgh. They need to at least try, and I think they'll do more than that. We just have to give it some time.